Hello everybody, this is RJL518, once again here bringing you another edition of the 1984 Miami Dolphins season. This is week 4 of that season, and today the Miami Dolphins will be hosting the Indianapolis Colts at the Orange Bowl. 83 degrees, and we've got some light rain here at this game, so it could be a pretty ugly football game, but I still have a feeling that the Dolphins are going to probably maybe pull this one out. Maybe. The Colts are right now at 1 win and 2 losses. The Dolphins are 2-1 after giving our last 2 divisional opponents, the Patriots and the Bills, a shellacking. And so now we play another divisional opponent in the Colts. The Colts have a few injuries, so Mark Herman's actually going to be starting the quarterback for the Colts instead of Pagel. They have some injuries in this game here, so the Dolphins should have a pretty interesting. I still think we should pull this one out here at the Orange Bowl. And as you can see, the field is kind of nasty, so it's gonna be kind of ugly in this game today as we get into the week. So. And Miami is favored by 15 in this game, we'll see what happens. The Colts won the toss; they elected to receive. So let's go into week 4 of this 1984 Miami Dolphins season. We'll go ahead and kick it off, and let's see if we can get our 3rd win. And it looks like it's going to wind up in the end zone, and the Colts will take over at their own 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Indianapolis. And let's take a look at the starting quarterback. We have Mark Herman at quarterback for the Colts, as there are a few injuries on the play. Randy McMillan is one running back. The other is Frank Middleton. Wide receivers Ray Butler. Tracy Porter. Starting tight end is Dave Young. And on the line is Jim Mills, Ron Solt, Ray Donaldson, Chris Hinton, and Steve Wright. There's a pretty good player in Ray Donaldson. He seems to be the best player on this Colts line. So we're going to go 1st and 10. The Dolphins will be in that 3-4 alignment, and we're going to call a basic play. And it's going to be a handoff, and it's a pretty good play by Middleton. He actually gets a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down and 6. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Miami Dolphins. Bob Baumhauer, defensive tackle. And, of course, Doug Betters and Kim Bocamper on the ends. We have Jackie Shipp, A.J. Dewey, Mark Brown, and Bob Brudzinski on the line. Defensive backs William Judson, Lyle Blackwood, Glenn Blackwood, and Don McNeil. McNeil already has 3 interceptions so far this season. And, of course, Bob Baumhauer is our best player on the defense. 2nd down and 6 for the Colts at their own 24. Staying in 3-4 defense, I'm going to stay in man coverage, and I'm going to blitz Dewey up a little bit here. I'm going to call a basic. Here's the play. Dewey on the play and the blitz. Middleton on the dive play behind Salt. Blackwood missed the tackle, but it was A.J. Dewey who did make the tackle. It's a gain of 4, and it will be 3rd down and 2 for the Colts. Let's see. Yeah, the field's kind of nasty here in Miami, so we'll see how this comes out here. 3rd down and 2 might be a little bit difficult to throw the ball. 3-3 nickel. I'm gonna say 3-3 nickel and stick with it, and I'm gonna go zone coverage on the play, and I think they're gonna run this ball. Here's the play. Mark Herman's actually going to throw. Here's the play, and the pass is a short slant to Butler at the 35. He's got the 1st down, spun down by William Judson, and that's a gain of 6. So the Colts pick up a 1st down at their own 34. Back to 3-4 defense. I'm going to go back to man-to-man coverage and call a run, and it's going to be a handoff. It's a handoff to Middleton, but Doug Betters makes the play. That's a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down and 6. First tackle of the game for Betters. 2nd and 6, 3-4 defense. Going to stick with it. I'm going to blitz A.J. Dewey up the middle, and I'm going to call another run. Here's the play. Nope, back to throw is Herman. Herman's got time. He throws, and it's good coverage by Miami. He tried to get it to McMillan. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 6. Miami goes into a 3-3 nickel. I agree. I'm going to go into tight man coverage, and I'm going to call a short pass play and keep the linebackers back. Back to throw is Herman. Herman's going to hand it off. It's and McMillan on the draw. Nowhere to go. Jackie Shipp makes the tackle. That's his 1st tackle, and it is no gain. So the Dolphin defense holds the Colts to not much there, and it'll be 4th down and 6, and we'll call a punt return. And we'll see where the Dolphins start up with the possession. And it looks like it's going to go dead at the 17, a 45-yard punt. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 17. 11:21 left in quarter one. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Dolphins. We have Dan Marino, of course, Tony Nathan, Pete Johnson, the other starting running back. Wide receivers, Mark Duper. He has been awesome so far. Mark Clayton's had a very good starting year. Tight end is Dan Johnson. On the line, you have Cleveland Green, Roy Foster, Dwight Stevenson, best center in NFL history, Ed Newman, a heck of a guard, and John Giesler. First down and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 17. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I'm gonna go to a trap right and hand the ball off to Nathan, see if he can get some yardage. Hand ball off to Tony Nathan, and Nathan gets stuffed. It's a gain of 2 as Blaze Winter makes the tackle. Second down and 8. Let's take a look at the Colt defense. On the line, you have Blaze Winter, who just made the tackle. Leo Wisniewski, actually a pretty underrated tackle. I always thought he was actually pretty good. Donnell Thompson at the end. Vernon Maxwell, Cliff Onum, Barry Krause, Johnny Cooks, and the defensive backs are Tate Randall, Mark Offensis, Nesby Glasgow, and Eugene Daniel. So it'll be. Let's take a. I'm gonna see if I can bring up the injury report here if I can. I see if it's in here someplace. I know the Colts have a lot of injuries to a lot of players, so yeah, so the Dolphins actually are pretty healthy. Second down and 8 for Miami at their own 19. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Short hitch pattern. Try to get it to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He's going to fire. The pass is going to be. He throws down to Johnson at 23, and it was Nesby Glasgow on the tackle. 5-yard gain. It'll be third down and 3. Third and 3, we'll go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to stick with a short pass here. We're going to go shotgun. And I'm going to do a short slant and try to get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's got some time. He throws. The pass is going to be caught by Duper at the 34. It's a gain of 11. Tate Randall on the tackle, and that is a first down for the Fins. Nice play there by Marino. Marino has been awesome so far this season. The last 2 games, he pretty much shredded the Buffalo and New England secondaries. We're going to try to do the same thing here to the Colts. First and 10 at the 35. Back to a 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to go to a trap right and hand the ball off to Tony Nathan. They're calling 3-4 defense, short, tight coverage. I'm going to call the original play. Here's the handoff to Tony Nathan, and Nathan's going to actually get some nice yards. It's a gain of 6. He gets across the 40. Eugene Daniel on the tackle. Second down and 4. Not a bad handoff, not a bad play by Nathan. Going to go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Going to get out of shotgun, and I'm going to call I think we're going to continue with the ball here. I'm going to try an off-tackle left and hand the ball off to Nathan. Here's the handoff to Tony Nathan. Nathan, this time he gets no gain. He went behind Giesler but couldn't make the play. Vernon Maxwell with the tackle. Is third down and 4. I don't know why they had Vernon Maxwell, but it is Vernon Maxwell, people. Third down and 4 now for the Fins at their own 41. We'll go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, shotgun, send a man in motion. I'm going to do a short cross and try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. Here comes a little bit of a rush. Marino's going to have to throw it, and he dumps it, and he checks down to Tony Nathan at the 43. Nathan had a nice opening. Johnny Cooks brought him down, but that's a 14-yard gain and a first down. So far, Marino 3 of 3 for 30. First and 10 now at the Indianapolis 45. Go back to 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to get out of shotgun. I'm actually going to go to an I formation here. Try to give it. Trap right and hand the ball off to Nathan. Hand the ball off to Tony Nathan, and Nathan gets not an inch. Once again, another tackle by Vernon Maxwell. It'll be second down and 10. I'm still trying, even though I should be really throwing pretty much almost every play. And Nathan's tired there. We're gonna see Woody Bennett come in now for the play. Second down and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm gonna go motion play, and I'm gonna see a medium hitch and will play action work. Yep, let's try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's got time. He throws. The pass is gonna be caught as Clayton just barely hangs on to the ball. It is a first down, a gain of 15. Clayton caught 8 passes last week for 173 yards and 3 touchdowns in the destruction over Buffalo. We're now at the Indianapolis 30, 1st and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's see if I can give the Woody Bennett a try here. We're gonna try a pitch to the left. 3-3 nickel showing blitz. Call the original play, and he pitches it off to Woody Bennett, and Woody Bennett he fumbled it. Woody Bennett fumbles the football, recovered by Winter, and that will end the drive. So I try a run play, and Woody Bennett just puts the ball on the ground. That's the first Dolphins turnover, and the Colts will take over at their own 30. 5:41 left in quarter one. Out comes the Dolphin defense. It was Vernon Maxwell who stripped out the ball. So I guess now I can see why Woody Bennett didn't get many touches, but I still got to try to play balanced offensive football if possible. But the Dolphins' drive will stall, and the Colts will take over. 3-4 defense, I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it basic. And here's the play. Back to throw is Herman. Herman's got some time, but he drops back the pass under pressure. Bocamper brings him down. It's a loss of 6 on a sack. It is a 6-yard loss as Kim Bocamper picks up the big play. It will move the ball back to the Colt 24, 2nd down and 16. Here comes the Colts once again. Mark Herman, the quarterback, 3-3 defense. I like the call. Going to go to a zone and call a short pass. Back to throw is Herman. Herman's got some time. He throws across the middle, and the pass is going to be caught by Butler, caught by Ray Butler. It's at the 35. That is a 14-yard gain, and will bring up 3rd down and 2. 3-4 basic defense, still called. I like the play. Going to go back man-to-man. Going to do some tight coverage, and I'm going to call basic. This could be either one or a pass. It looks like it's going to be a pitch. Here's the handoff, and it was a handoff to McMillan. He does get the first down, a gain of 7, and Glenn Blackwood makes the stop, but it is a first down for the Colts. 1st and 10 at the Indianapolis 45. 3-4 basic defense. I wonder if the rain might have had something to do with the Woody Bennett fumble. It's possible. We have, as I said, light rain. It is kind of a nasty field out there here at the Orange Bowl. 1st and 10, 3-4 defense. Man coverage, I'm going to call a run, and it is going to be a run play, and it was Middleton who took the handoff, but Glenn Blackwood takes him down to 48, a gain of 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. 3-3 nickel. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blitz A.J. Dewey up the middle and call a pass. Back to throw is Herman. Here comes Dewey. It is picked up, and Blackwood rips it out of Young's hands. It was a nice play by Lyle Blackwood for the deflection. It'll be 3rd down and 7. 3-3 nickel, staying in it. I'm going to go ahead and blitz A.J. Dewey again, and I'm going to call a short pass, and I think I'm going to go ahead and send Brudzinski up at him too. Here's the play. Back to throw is Herman. Here comes the blitz. Herman is not going to get rid of it. He's sacked by Bob Brudzinski. And that is a loss of 5. And it looks like Hinton was hurt. He was injured on the play, and looks like Hinton's on a cart, and he's going to be out for the game. So the Dolphin defense gets the stuff as Bob Brudzinski gets his first sack of the game. The Colts will be forced to punt. I'm going to call a punt return here. And it looks like it's a high snap. It's way over the head of Stark, recovered by A.J. Dewey. It's recovered by A.J. Dewey. Miami ball have it at the Indianapolis 29-yard line. So the Dolphins are back in business as the turnover fails to do anything. 2:34 left in quarter one. Here comes Dan Marino and the Miami offense. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to see if I can get the ball to Clayton. And I'm going to put a man in motion. Clayton's going to get the call, and I'm going to see if I can do a short slant. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires. The pass is going to be caught by Clayton. It's a gain of 1st down inside the 20. Looks like it'll be at the Indianapolis 17. And yeah, Marino threw for 382 last game. He had 5 touchdown passes. So 1st down and 10 now at the Indy 17. It's 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to go ahead and stick with it. I'm going to do a motion play and see if I can do a short, quick out to Duper. Indianapolis defense, 3-4 basic, showing blitz. I'm going to call the original call. Back to throw is Marino. He's going to get the ball out. Quick throw to Duper. Underthrew him. It's incomplete.
Offsides. Defense. Number 96, 5-yard penalty.
But it looks like that won't hurt us as we'll get the ball back to the Indianapolis 12. It'll now be 1st down and 5. 1st and 5 for the Dolphins. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to see if I can get Johnson into the play here. I'm going to do a short hitch. Here's the play. Back to throw is Marino. He gets the ball out to Dan Johnson. He gets into the end zone. That's for 6 points. Touchdown to Dan Johnson, who picks up his first big touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins turn the turnover into points and will get on the board first. Here comes Uwe von Schaumann for the extra point. And he will pop it through. 1:41 left in quarter 1, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead on the Colts. 1st down, and here comes the kickoff. We'll go ahead and kick it deep. And the Colts will just down it, and they'll take over at their own 20. So here come back Mark Herman and the Colts. As I said, the Colts have a number of injuries in this game. We'll see if we can see if I can find out here. There's the injuries right there for you. For Indianapolis, Hinton is out. Cornerback Davis is out. Mike Pagel is out. Both quarterbacks are out for Indianapolis. Pagel, Dickey is out too. That's her, and then of course a very good cornerback in Burrows. Burrows, that really hurts here. He's going to be out for about 8 weeks. So Indianapolis is pretty much in triage. So we'll see if the Dolphins though can pull out. In my opinion, this is a game they definitely should win. 1st down and 10 for Indy at their own 20. 3-4 basic defense. I'll call it, and I'm going to call it basic. Here's Herman back to throw. He's going to get the ball off. He's going to get it to Butler. William Judson makes the tackle. It's just going to be a little bit short. But that is the 3rd catch for Ray Butler in this game. It'll be 2nd down in inches. Now at the 30. 3-4 defense, I'm going to call a run. And it's going to be a handoff and right to Middleton. He goes off tackle left. And Mark Brown makes a tackle, but it is a 1st down for the Colts at their 32. 1st and 10, 3-4 defense. I'm going to stay in man-to-man coverage, and let's see here. We're going to go ahead and give Dewey a blitz up there, and we're going to call a run. And nope, it's a good run play, and Miami showing blitz, Dewey blitzing, but Herman handed off to Middleton, but Bob Brudzinski makes the tackle at the 35. That is a gain of 3. 2nd tackle for Brudzinski, and there's not going to be a play call, and that's going to end the quarter. So on a bit of a little bit of a rainy field here at the Orange Bowl, the Dolphins lead the Colts 7-0. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to Miami Dolphins football and the 1984 Miami Dolphins season. We are 2-1 against the 1-2 Indianapolis team. It is 2nd quarter. The Dolphins are up on the Colts 7-0. And we're going to see if we can continue. But the Colts have the ball at their own 35, 2nd down and 7. Let's see. The Colts, Frank Middleton already has 20 yards rushing against pretty much a staunch Dolphin defense. So we'll have to see how that works. It is 2nd down and 7, a 3-4 defense. I'm going to call a pass play on this, and I'm going to have Brown try to make a blitz. And nope, it's going to be a run. It's a pitch, and it looks like and Blackwood tackles McMillan at the 42, and it will be a 1st down for the Colts. So they get me on a run defense. It'll be at the Indianapolis 42-yard line, 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10, 3-4 defense. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go with stay with man-to-man coverage and call a run. Nope, this time it's going to be a throw. Herman's going to throw it, and he's going to get the ball to Porter at the 47. Don McNeil makes the tackle. That's a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. First tackle of the game made by Don McNeil. First catch by Tracy Porter for the Colts. 2nd and 3, 3-4 basic. I'm going to stick with it. Got to try getting a little bit of a stuff here, so we're going to go with a run play and call man-to-man. And it's going to be a handoff. It's a handoff to Middleton, but Bob Baumhauer tackles him at the 48, and that is a 1-yard loss. So 3rd down and 4, first tackle of the game for Baumhauer. The Colts are 2 for 4 on 3rd downs today. So 3rd and 4, the Colts can pretty much do anything they want here really on this play. 3-3 nickel, I believe it. I'm going to go to zone coverage, tight zone, and I'm going to call basic. Mark Herman will back to throw. He's going to have some time. He's going to try to get the ball up. He throws. The pass is going to be, he threw it right to Blackwood, and that is an interception for the Dolphins. Glenn Blackwood makes his second interception on the year. The Dolphins will take over at their own 40. Mark Herman, 4 of 7 for 37 and a pick. So the Dolphins take over at their own 40-yard line. Miami has a chance now with this absolutely ugly field to try to make it, try to get down a little bit better here. First down and 10. Here comes Dan Marino, 2 wide receiver, 2 running backs. Let's see here. We're going to hand the ball to Pete Johnson and see if maybe he can get I'm going to do a dive up the middle. Here's the handoff to Johnson, and Johnson gets nothing. He's nailed by Odom, and that's a loss of 1. Looks like running the ball is not going to be easy for the Dolphins, as Pete Johnson just got stuffed there. Second down and 11. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to see if I can get Nat more into it. Shotgun, see if I get more into the play. And I'm going to do a, let's see here. How about a short slant? Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires across the middle. And that is going to be caught by Moore at the 49. And it was George Radichowski who makes the tackle. But Nat Moore does pick up the first down for the Dolphins. First and 10. Staying 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to go under center. We're going to try a flat pass, try to get the ball. Nah, I don't think so. Let's keep that. Let's think about keep him in the shotgun formation on this ugly field. First and 10 for the Dolphins at midfield. Let's do a short cross and try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. Marino is going to get creamed by Cooks. Johnny Cooks makes his sack. And that's a rare sack, really. Marino only got sacked he didn't get sacked many times in 1984, as the Miami offensive pass blocking was actually very, very good. But it will be second down and 14. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, shotgun man in motion, medium out pattern, try to get the ball to Mark Duper. Back to throw is Marino. Here comes the rush. Marino's going to throw. It's going to be caught. It's going to be caught by Duper at the 38, shoved out by Tate Randall, and that is an 18-yard gain for the Dolphins. They're at the Indianapolis 36, and it is first down. We got 10:38 left in quarter 2. 3 wide receiver, 2 running backs, staying in shotgun. I'm going to see if I can get I'm going to stay on that. Going to try to see if I can get Mark Clayton the play, and we're going to do a short slant into the middle. 3-3 nickel, short tight coverage. I'm going to call the original play call. Back to throw is Marino. He's got a time he throws. The pass is going to be caught by Clayton at 27. And Eugene Daniel makes his tackle, but that is a gain of 8. Second down and 2 for the Dolphins. Staying in 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to go to an I formation. I'm going to give Bennett a chance to redeem himself, and I'm going to go to a dive play. Here's the handoff to Woody Bennett, and Bennett is going to pick up the first down. He was tackled by Cooks at the 25, but that is a first down for the Fins. Now at the 25-yard line of the Colts, and we'll see what they come up with. First and 10, 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to go 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to stay in shotgun, see if I can get Dan Johnson, who made a big play, and I'm going to see if he can get us a gain here. A short cross pattern. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking for Johnson. He throws. That pass is going to be caught by Dan Johnson. Johnson's going to get in there. It's going to be his second touchdown of the game. Touchdown, Dolphins. Dan Johnson picks up his second touchdown of the ball game, as Miami is definitely using tight ends in this, and Miami will jump out to a 2-score lead. What a play by Dan Johnson. Just got it in there, and looks like he might have the hot hand today. We'll try for the extra point. And Von Schaumann will barely put it through, but it is good. 9:12 left in the half. It is Dolphins 14, Colts 0, and we'll go ahead and do the kickoff. Marino 10 of 10 for 131 yards and 2 scores. Here's the kickoff. Looks like we might have a return. It's going to be returned out of the end zone. And is taken by Smith 2 yards deep. But Sowell makes a tackle to 34. A good return for the Colts. And it'll be first down and 10 right there. The Colts have 2 turnovers. The Dolphins have 1. First down and 10 for Mark Herman. 3-4 basic. I'm going to call a basic play. I'm going to go back to man-to-man coverage and call a basic. Here's the play. Herman back to throw. Herman's got time. He's got plenty of time. He throws. The pass is going to be intercepted. And he's going to the 20, the 10, 5, and it is a touchdown by William Judson. William Judson, his third interception on the season, and he brings it back for a pick six. And there are no flags. His first interception of the game, third on the season, and that is a pick six for the Dolphin defense. And that's what happens when you play a quarterback that really, if you're the Colts, when you play a quarterback that really doesn't have much playing time, and he just threw it right to him. Here's the extra point. And Miami is going to be in control after Von Schaumann puts it through. 8:45 left in the half. It is now Dolphins 21, Colts 0. And we're going to go ahead and kick the ball off. So this light rain of the field here might be really causing some trouble for them. So first down and 10. First and 10, but it is a kickoff. And the Colts are just gonna down it and take the ball at the 20. That is the third Colts turnover and the second interception by Herman. He's 4 of 8 for 37 yards. First down and 10, 3-4 basic. I'm going to keep it that way. I'm going to go call a basic play. Herman's going to drop back to throw, and this one's a short hitch to Young, and it is Glenn Blackwood who makes his fourth tackle of the day. It's a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. 3-4 basic. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to blitz Brown up the middle and call a pass. Back to throw is Herman. Herman's got time. He throws, and it falls incomplete. It looks like Herman and Young were not on the same page, and it looks like Young is going to go out. And his return is doubtful. The Colts are definitely injured. This is an injured team. As I said, this should be a game I better just put away. I'm already up 21-0, so let's just make sure we keep it there. Third down and 6, though, for Indianapolis at their own 24. I think we're going to see. I'm going to go call a 3-3 nickel, and I'm going to send Dewey up the middle and call a pass defense. Herman's going back to throw. Herman's going to try to run with it, and he's dropped by Doug Betters, and that is a sack. Doug Betters picks up his first sack of the game, and the Dolphin defense just stopped the Colts hard. It'll be 4th and 7, and Indy will have to punt. We'll call a punt return, and we'll see where Miami ends up. And it looks like it's going to be, Walker dropped it, but he covered it up at the 27, probably because of the rain. It's a 50-yard punt. It was a good punt. 7:18 left in the half. Miami will have it on their own 27. In comes Dan Marino. He has yet to have an incompletion. It'll be first down and 10, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to go with I'm going to call him under center. And I think I'm going to do let's see here. Let's see. Where is Tony? Where's Nathan? Nathan's got 96%. Let's bring him back in here. We're going to do to Tony Nathan. We're going to do an I formation, and I'm going to give him a dive up the middle. Here's the handoff to Tony Nathan. Try to get him some yards, and he's going to get some yards. Nathan got room, and he got a 9-yard gain. Mark Kaffensis makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Nathan still in the game. I'm going to do a dive play again with him. Here's the handoff to Nathan. Can Nathan get the first down? He does. It's a first down, a gain of 2. He was tackled by Cliff Odom. But it is a first down for the Fins at their own 38. 1st and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to be under center. I'm going to try to get the ball to Nat Moore. We'll do a little play action and try a short hitch. Back to throws Marino. Hands off. Pass is going to be caught by Moore. Drilled by Radachowski. But a holding penalty will bring it back. Holding penalty on Newman brings the ball back to the 28. It'll be first down and 20. Tough play. Nice play by Nat Moore. Held on to it, but unfortunately, it goes for naught. It'll be 1st and 20. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We'll go shotgun motion. I'm going to see if I can get the ball to Duper, and we're going to do a medium cross. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires. The pass is going to be incomplete as that ball just sailed on him, and that is the first incompletion thrown by Marino. 2nd down and 20 at the 28, staying in shotgun. We're going to put a man in motion. We're going to do a medium out pattern and try to get the ball to Clayton.
Encroachment defense. Number 99, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
And that will move the ball up to the 33 and make it 2nd and 15. 2nd down and 15. We see it looks like they're definitely a run defense on the play. I wonder if I can catch them napping. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's a 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm gonna do a short hitch, try to get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires. The pass is going to be caught by Duper at the 42, and Randall tackles him. That is a gain of 9. As Tate Randall makes his 3rd tackle, it'll be 3rd and 6 at the Miami 42. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun, staying in the split back formation. Going to have the receivers block, have the running backs block. We're going to do a short slant and try to get the ball to Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. He's got time. He throws. The pass is caught. It is caught by Moore at the 48. Radachowski makes the tackle, but not after a 12-yard gain and a 1st down for Miami. 1st and 10 back in Indianapolis territory at their 46. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Tony Nathan. I'm going to try an off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff to Nathan. Can Nathan get some yards? Yes, he does. He gets a gain of 6.
Holding offense.
But another holding penalty brings the ball back. And again, Newman gets called for holding, brings the ball back to the Miami 44, and now it's 1st and 20. So 2 holding penalties are slowing this drive down. We're going to go back to 3 wide receiver, 2 running backs, staying in shotgun. I'm going to call a medium out pattern and try to get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. Here comes the rush. Marino's going to throw. It's going to be caught by over Duper's back shoulder, and it's a gain of 14. It'll be 2nd down and 6 back in Indianapolis 42. That was a nice pickup by the Dolphins. Mark Duper, 4 catches for 52 yards. 2nd down and 6. 3 wide receivers. 3 wide receiver. We're going to go 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to see if Dan Johnson still has it. We're going to try no play action. I'm going to try a short hitch to Johnson. Back to throw is Marino. Johnson looking. And the pass is going to be caught by Dan Johnson at 33. That's a 1st down, a gain of 10. 1st down, Dolphins. At the 32-yard line, Dan Johnson makes his 4th catch. He might have the hot hand, and he might be the guy to go to right now. It is 1st down and 10. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I'm going to stick with that, staying in shotgun. Let's see here. Let's set a man in motion. Let's do a short slant and get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's got a man. He's going to throw, and he dumps it off to Dan Johnson. Dan Johnson could go all the way. He does. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. Marino couldn't find a receiver. He threw it to Dan Johnson, and Johnson goes all the way for a touchdown. That is his 3rd of the game. The Colt defense cannot stop the Dolphins tight ends. Boy, I wish how that true was right now going on in real life. Dan Johnson gets his 3rd touchdown of the game. Marino has over 200 yards, and the Dolphins take a total command of the game. We'll kick the extra point, and it is good. 2:38 left in the half. The Dolphins all over the Colts, 28-0, and we'll go for the kickoff. And we'll just wind up in the end zone, and the Colts take over at their own 20. Dan Johnson, 3 touchdowns today. He is just having a heck of a ball game. And Dan Marino also has 3 touchdowns to his credit, and already 200 yards passing, and we're still in the first half. Mark Herman will take over at quarterback for the Colts, 1st and 10. They're in a 3-3 nickel. They're already. It looks like the Colts are already going to be throwing it, and we're going to call a pass play. Herman's going to hand the ball off to McMillan, and Jackie Shipp brings him down to 26. And no, we're not going to call a timeout, but the Colts will stop the clock at 2:28 left. Jackie Shipp makes his 3rd tackle of the game. 2nd down and 4 for Indy. 3-3 defense. I'm going to go to zone, and I'm going to call a pass. And nope, it's going to be a run. And even though it was an off tackle left to McMillan, but William Judson gets the stop. It's a gain of 2. We're not going to call the play, and it looks like that the Colts are in hurry up, 3rd down and 2. I'm going to call a run defense. And nope, Herman's going to throw, and it's a jerk. He tried out to Sherman, but it's incomplete. So the Colts tried to hurry it up. It is 4th down and 2, and they're going to have to punt the ball. So a very quick 3 and out by Indianapolis. We'll call a punt return. Here's the kick, and it's angled out of bounds, and it's a punt of 47. We are also at the 2-minute warning. The Dolphins will take over at their own 25. Actually, not a bad punt by Ron Stark, and did that name bring back some nostalgia right there. Ron Stark actually was not a bad punter for the Colts. He actually did pretty good. Dan Johnson, 5 catches for 84 yards and 3 touchdowns, having a career day. Dan Marino right now the Colt defense has absolutely no answers for the Dolphin offense. It'll be 1st down and 10. The Dolphins I believe we get the ball back starting the half. So let's see if we can get a 2-for-1 here. 1st and 10. I'm going to go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, and I'm going to see if I can get the ball to Clayton, and I'm going to try a medium fly pattern. Back to throw is Marino. Here comes a big rush. Marino throws, and the pass is going to be caught. Caught by Clayton, tackled by Daniel, but that's an 18-yard gain for the Dolphins. 1:53 left to play. We'll call hurry up. We're going to call a short slant to Clayton again. Back to throw is Marino. He looks, he fires, and the pass is going to be caught by Clayton. It's a 13-yard gain and another 1st down for the Dolphins. 1:31 left in the half. Now at the Indianapolis 44. Staying in hurry up. Going to do a short out pattern. Try to get the ball to Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. Marino's going to throw. The pass is going to be caught by Nat Moore. Tackled by Radachowski. It's a gain of 9. The clock is still running. He did not get out of bounds. We're at the Indianapolis 35. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to say another short out pattern. Try to get the pass to Mark Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, he fires. The pass is going to be caught by Duper, pushed out by Randall. That's a 10-yard gain, but it does stop the clock. Clock stopped with 1 minute left in the half. We have all 3 of our timeouts left. I'm trying to at least get some points on the board before the end of the half, because we get the football back starting the 3rd quarter. As I said, keep your foot on the gas, keep on playing. 1 minute left to play in the half. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Going to go shotgun. We're going to call a short slant and try to get the ball to Mark Duper. 3-3 different going blitz. I'm going to call the original play call. Back to throw is Marino. Here comes the blitz. Marino throws. It's incomplete. Randall stepped out in front of Duper and batted it away. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Going to stick with it. Actually, go 4 wide receiver, 1 tight end. And right now, Dan Johnson's got the hot hand. And I'm going to call a medium out to Johnson. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires. The pass is going to be. He threw it underneath the Duper. Duper gets the ball complete inside the 15. Randall pushed him out, and that is a 1st down. Stops the clock with 42 seconds left in the half. 1st down and 10. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. I'm going to keep it. Right now, Dan Johnson has the hot hand. I'm going to stick with it. Put a man in motion. Johnson, I'm going to keep him in. I'm going to do a short slant to the inside. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires. The pass is caught by Dan Johnson. He hung on. It's a gain of 6. And we'll definitely call a timeout. Timeout with 36 seconds left. 2 timeouts left in the half. The Dolphins now with the Indy 6, and they can still get a 1st down before getting in the end zone. 2nd down and 4. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Going to call a motion penalty. I'm going to keep it up in motion, and I'm going to try a short quick, and try to get it to Johnson. He's been hot. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He throws into the end zone, incomplete. He had good coverage downfield.
Offsides. Defense.
But a big offsides penalty will give Miami another chance. They will accept and make the ball down to the Indy 3. 30 seconds left in the half. And what we do here, 2nd down and 1. Do we try a run play? Let's see. We're going to go 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I'm going to see if I can run this ball in. We're going to do I formation. Try to get the ball to Tony Nathan. Here's the play. Handoff to Nathan. And Nathan is brought down by Odom at the 1, but that is a first down. The Dolphins will call a timeout with 24 seconds left to play in the half at the Indianapolis 1. First down and goal for the Dolphins. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Going to keep them in I formation. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to stick with Nathan and try to run this ball in. Here's the handoff to Nathan. Can Nathan get in? Yes, he does. Nathan on the dive play. Touchdown, Dolphins. So the running game gets in there as Tony Nathan will pick up his first touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are just running away with it. And already up 34-0. We'll try for the extra point. And it is good. 18 seconds left to play in the half. 35-0. Dolphins all over the Colts. Miami will go ahead and we're going to squib kick this. See where it ends up. And it's a short squib kick. And it was tackled by Judy at the 38. It's a 4-yard return. 13 seconds left to play in the half. Looks like the Colts are. I'm going to go to a prevent defense. And back to throw is Herman. Herman's going to throw, and he dumps the ball off to his tight end, Young, tackled by Blackwood. And we're not going to call a timeout. But the Colts, and the clock is running. So clock is running. 4 seconds left. Prevent defense. And nope, they're not going to make the play. So that's the end of the first half. It is all Miami. Dolphins 35, Colts 0. I'll be right back in a moment, everyone. Welcome back to the second half of my game here between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts in 1984 NFL season. Miami all over Indianapolis 35-0. We're going to go ahead and receive the kickoff here. Let's take a look at some of the stats. Look at the stats here. Miami, it just says Miami. Miami's got 19 first downs to Indianapolis is 4, 277 yards passing. Mark Herman is just not getting it done there. Colts have 3 turnovers. Miami does have 1. 3 bad passes. Miami is just doing it. Miami's just doing it over. Dan Marino, 21 of 23 for 277 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns. Look at his quarterback rating, 156.4. Tony Nathan has a touchdown himself. But the player of the game right now, besides Marino, seems to be Dan Johnson. 6 catches for 90 yards. He has 3 touchdowns today, including a big 32-yarder. So right now, the Dolphins just owning the Colts in this game. So what I want to do right now is just try to run through this game in the third quarter and probably just substitute everybody in the fourth and just come away here with a win here on this rainy field. We'll go ahead and take the kickoff, and we'll see where the Dolphins end up with the ball. Looks like we'll have a decent return. Fulton Walker from the goal line. Radachowski makes a tackle.
Team.
But a holding penalty will move the ball back. And so we'll take the ball on their own 8. First and 10 for the Dolphins. It's just the start of the third quarter. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. It's pretty much. It really is almost pretty much garbage time. But you got to be careful. I mean, we know what can happen, but really against this game against the Colts, I really don't expect much. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Hand the ball off to Tony Nathan on a dive play. 3-4 basic showing blitz. I'll call the original play call. Here's the handoff to Nathan. And Nathan, he's brought down by Krause at the 9. It's a gain of 1. Second down and 9. You're deep in your own territory. You really don't want to give the Colts any type of life here. Second down and 9 at the 9. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to do a short quick and try to get the ball out to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He throws the ball to Mark Clayton. He's got some running room before being tackled by Eugene Daniel. That's his 7th tackle of the game. Just a bit short. It'll be third down in inches. I formation. I'm going to go with a run to Tony Nathan and try to get the first down. Here's the play. Handoff to Nathan. Does Nathan get the first? And yes, he does. It is a first down. A gain of 1. Blaze Winter makes the tackle. But first down and 10 for the Dolphins, their own 19, no longer in the shadow of their own end zone. First down and 10. Dan Marino having an unbelievable day. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to go with tight end Dan Johnson and do a short cross. Back to throw is Marino. Here comes a rush. The pass is going to be caught by Johnson at 25. It is a gain of 5, though. Second down and 5 at the 24. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back, and to keep it the way it is. Stay in I formation. And I'm going to try a pitch. See if we can keep it going here. I'm going to try a pitch. And looks like a better play is to the left, is to the right side. Pitch to the right. Get the ball, hand the ball off to Nathan, and Nathan's going to take the pitch, and no gain as Vernon Maxwell makes the play. Third down and 5, trying to keep the Colt defense honest. It'll be 3rd and 5. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, shotgun, and we're going to do a short cross and try to get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, he fires. Pass is caught. Pass is caught by Duper at the 34. That's a gain of 13, and that is a first down. Dan Marino, 304 yards passing, and it is first down at the Miami 37. Definitely an ugly day. Kind of, as I said, we got light rain here at the Orange Bowl. No wind, so the wind is not a factor at all. There's just none here. It's just wet. The field's kind of messy and soggy. Bleh, you know. First down and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 37. Going to go back to 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Hand the ball off to Pete Johnson. See if we can get ourselves a gain. 3-4 basic showing blitz. I'm going to do a short hitch instead to Johnson. Back to throw is Marino. Here's the play. He passes incomplete, short button hook, but couldn't get anything there. And Glasgow is on the coverage. And it will be 2nd down and 10. Season scoring, Miami averaging 36 points per game. The Colts, 21 points per game, but the Colts have yet to find the scoreboard yet. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, shotgun. We're going to do a medium hit. No, actually we'll do a medium slant and try to get the ball to Moore. Marino back to throw. He's got some time. He throws. The pass is going to be caught. It's going to be caught by Moore. He picks up a few extra yards, but Radachowski strips the ball out. It's recovered by Glasgow, and the Colts stop the Dolphin drive. That is a fumble. That's the 2nd turnover by the Dolphins, and the Colts will take over at their own 44. Bernard Henry coming into play for Indy. So the drive stalls as Nat Moore couldn't hold on to it. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Colts now going the other way. The Colts are showing a 3-2 dime formation. It makes perfect sense. I'm going to call it basic. Back to throw is Herman. Herman's got some time. He throws across. He gets the ball off to McMillan with the catch in the backfield, but A.J. Dewey will bring him down. That's a 2-yard loss. That's only the 2nd tackle for Dewey. But then again, the Colts haven't had the ball long. They've had a couple of short stunts and 3 turnovers. But it is 2nd down and 12 at their own 42 on the loss. 3-2 dime. I'm going to blitz Dewey and call a short pass. Here's the throw. Herman back to throw. Back to the drop by Bob Baumhauer. A loss of 10. Bob Baumhauer gets his first sack of the game. It'll be 3rd down and 22. So Mark Herman having all sorts of trouble today. 3rd and 22, 3-2 dime. Going to call a long pass. Herman back to throw. Here comes the play, and Doug Betters brings him down for a loss of 7. That's the 2nd sack today for Doug Betters. And the Colts just go nowhere but backwards. It'll be 4th down and 29. The Colts will have to punt. Here comes the return. We'll see when Miami has the ball. And it was a fair catch signaled by Fulton Walker. He makes the catch at the 38, and that's a punt of 37 yards. So the Dolphins pretty much didn't really lose anything there. They almost got the ball at the back of the same position they were at. So have the ball at their own 38-yard line. 8:23 left in quarter 3. First down and 10 for the Dolphins. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to do a short slant and try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's got time. He's going to try to get the ball, and he throws underneath to Tony Nathan, but that's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Only the 4th incompletion by Marino today. Second down and 10, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, shotgun. We're going to do a medium fly pattern and try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. Here comes the rush. Marino throws and the pass is caught by Clayton. He makes the first down, spun down by Eugene Daniel, and that is a gain of 19 and a first down in Indianapolis territory. The fans here at the Orange Bowl are pretty much, they're enjoying it, but they're really just sitting back, having a beer in one hand and saying, yay, team, let's get more points. Yeah, this is a very, if you're a Dolphins fan, this is a very relaxing football game. First down at the Indianapolis 43. We're going to go back to 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Hand the ball off to Tony Nathan. Try an off tackle to the left. And we'll see if Nathan can get some yardage. And Nathan does get some yards. He gets across the 40-yard line. It's Cliff Odom with his 4th tackle of the game. But that's a gain of 6. It'll be second down and 4. Halfway through the third quarter now. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's see if Dan Johnson can get him. We'll do how about a short cross pattern to Johnson. 3-4 basic throwing blitz, original play call. Back to throws Marino. He's looking. He's going to try to get the ball, and he gets throws underneath to Tony Nathan, the 35, and that is a first down, a gain of 10 on the play. And Duper looks like he got hurt a little bit. He's slow getting back up, and he'll be back. First down and 10 for the Dolphins at the Indianapolis 27. Staying at 2, we're going to go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Jimmy Cephalo will check in. And maybe we could try to get him into the act. Shotgun formation. Cephalo going to get the call. How about a short slant to the inside? Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires. And it's Daniel with the interception at the 19. Eugene Daniel picks it off. Nowhere to run. That is the second interception for Eugene Daniel and the first pick for Dan Marino. So again, Miami's driving, but again cannot get points so far. So after scoring 35 in the first half, we've been shut out in the third quarter. 6:47 left in quarter 3. Colts take over at their own 19 after an interception. 3-2 dime, short pass coverage going to be called. And no, it looks like it's going to be a run to McMillan. He broke the tackle. Don McNeil will get the tackle. It's his second. It's his second of the afternoon. Second down and 4. And taking a look at the ticker, we see Eric Dickerson of the Los Angeles Rams. He's already got 393 yards rushing. So the Rams are Eric Dickerson doing what he usually did, which was get yardage. Second down and 4 for Indy at their own 25. 3-2 dime. Going to blitz Dewey, and I'm going to call a short pass. It's going to be a run. And to McMillan with the handoff. But he slipped and fell as William Judson brought him down, touches him at the 25. And that is no gain. 5th tackle of the day for Judson. Third down and 4. Third and 4th. They're staying in a 3-2 dime formation. I understand the play. The Colts have got to do something here. 3rd and 4. I'm going to do a short pass. I'm going to blitz Dewey. Here's the play. Back to throw is Herman. Herman fades back to pass. It's a short hitch to Butler, but that falls incomplete. So 4th down and 4, and once again, the Colts will be forced to punt. Here comes the punt return. And we'll see where the Dolphins end up. Looks like it's going to be downed. Fulton Walker makes the fair catch. It's a punt of 50 yards. Miami gets the ball back to the 25. But so far, 2 turnovers in this third quarter have stymied the Dolphins. And after scoring 35 unanswered, we can't get any points scored in the third. But then again, up 35-0. There's really not much we really have to do here. Just got to try to be careful and not really get any injuries. First down and 10 for the Dolphins at their 25. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Hand the ball off to Pete Johnson on a dive play. See if we can get a play. Pete Johnson's going to pick up a gain of 2 as Eugene Daniel makes the tackle at the 27. That's the 9th tackle of the game for Daniel. Punt return, long leader Henry Ellard, Los Angeles Rams. Okay. Second down and 8 for the Dolphins at their own 27. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Going to go shotgun, short slant, and try to get the ball to Clayton. 3-3 nickel showing blitz. I'm going to call the original play call. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. Here comes the blitz. And Marino set to throw. Sacked by Vernon Maxwell. The ball is loose, but Marino keeps it. It is a loss of 7 on the play. And 3rd down and 15. That could have been disastrous right then and there. That could have been the 3rd straight Dolphins turnover in that quarter. but it's 3rd down and 15. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Shotgun going to go motion. And it's a 15. We're going to try a long slant and try to get the ball to Jimmy Cephalo. Here's the play. Back to throw is Marino. He's going to throw. He throws deep. And nope, but now it goes and Marino passes to Clayton at the 30. Mark Clayton has 100 yards receiving, but that will not pick up the first down. It was a gain of 11. It'll be 4th down and 4 for the Dolphins at their own 31. And Miami will have to punt the ball. So out comes Reggie Roby for the first time today. And we'll see where the ball ends up. Here's the punt. It's not a bad one. Anderson caught at the 24. Tackled by Jay Brophy. Haven't called that name often. Punt of 45 yards. Colts get the ball at their own 25. 3:11 left to play in the quarter. 1st and 10. Staying in a 3-2 dime. Going to call basic. Herman's going to hand the ball off to McMillan. He's tackled by Bob Brudzinski. It's a 5-yard gain for the Colts. It'll be 2nd down and 5 at the Indy 30. Bob Brudzinski, that was his 3rd tackle of the game. 2nd and 5, staying in a 3-2 dime. I'm going to go man coverage and call a pass defense. Herman back to throw. He's going to throw across the middle. Medium slant to Porter, no good. Falls harmlessly to the wet ground. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Indianapolis. 3-2 defense. I'm going to blitz A.J. Dewey and call a pass. Herman back to throw, looking. He tries to dump it off. He's up to throw. He throws it, but Baumhauer tipped it away, incomplete. So a very quick 3-and-out for the Colts, and they're going to have to punt it back to the Dolphins. And I'm going to call a fair catch and see where it winds up. And the ball is going to be taken, kind of rolls dead at the 19-yard line, a 51-yard punt. Ron Stark has actually done a pretty good job punting the ball as he's keeping Miami pinned. But they'll take over at the 19-yard line. It is 1st down and 10 for the Dolphins. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. We're gonna go stay under center. I'm gonna try a short slant, play action, and get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's got time. He throws. The pass is caught by Mark Duper. A short slant at the 30, tackled by Randall. It's a gain of 14. And Mark Duper has 100 yards receiving today, 102 yards. And then moves the ball up to the 33, and that's a 1st down. 1st and 10. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Gonna stay in the. I'm gonna go to I formation. I'm gonna try a short quick. Try to get the ball to Clayton. Here's the play. Back to throw. Marino throws the ball to Clayton, and Clayton definitely has yardage. Krause brought him down at the 44, but that is the 9th catch for Mark Clayton for 116 yards. 1st down and 10 at their own 44. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Going to stay in I formation. We're going to do a short slant, play action, and try to get the ball to Dan Johnson. Back to throw is Marino. Tries a handoff. The pass is thrown. Incomplete. He tried to check down to Nathan. Deflected by Krause. 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 at the Miami 44. We'll do 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun. We're going to do a medium fly pattern. Try to get the ball to Clayton. Marino takes the snap. Looking, fires. And that's going to be tipped in the air by Cooks. And that is incomplete. Johnny Cooks gets his first deflection. And it'll be 3rd down and 10 now. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Staying in shotgun. Putting a man in motion. We're going to do a medium slant and try to get the ball to Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. He's got time. He's going to throw across the middle. It's incomplete.
Holding offense, number 57, 10-yard penalty.
And Dwight Stevenson gets called for the hold, but the Colts decline it. It'll be 4th down and 10, and the Dolphins will punt. So Reggie Roby will punt the ball deep, and we'll see where the Colts get the ball. And it looks like it's going to be an Anderson caught the 10, a 7-yard return by Anderson. Judy brought him down, a 46-yard punt. 107 left to play in the 3rd. Still 35-0. Dolphins all over the Colts. Here comes Mark Herman to quarterback the Colts. 1st and 10. 3-2 dime. I'm going to go back to zone defense and just call basic. Here's the play. Herman back to throw. He throws the pass. He throws it short to Porter, the 21. Brought down by Don McNeil. It's a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5. Staying in 3-2 dime. Short zone this time. Pass defense. Back to throw is Herman. Herman's got time. He throws it. He tries to get it off to McMillan in the backfield, but A.J. Dewey brings him down for a 2-yard loss. The offense is not running a play, and that's going to be the quarter. We have another blowout here. It's going to be the third straight blowout for the Dolphins in these last 3 games. Dolphins 35, Colts 0. Be right back with the final quarter. Welcome back to the Orange Bowl for the 1984 Miami Dolphins season. Dolphins lead the Colts 35-0 in week 4 of the season. Miami just all over the place. If you take a look at the stats so far, Miami 25 first downs, Indianapolis 4, 388 yards passing from Marino. He's been sacked twice. Turnovers though, 3 turnovers for each team though, mostly maybe because of the wet field. Mark Herman for the Colts, 9 of 18 for 49 yards, sacked 5 times. He's been rushed. He's been had a rough day. Dan Marino, 388 yards in the air. He's been sacked twice. But as I said, the big play right now is Dan Johnson. He's got 95 yards catching. I'm going to see if I can get 3 players with 100 yards receiving. Dan Johnson's got 3 touchdowns today. So he's had one heck of a day for the Dolphins. 15 minutes left to play. 3rd down and 7 for the Colts, their own 20. 3-2 dime. I'm going to call short zone coverage and call a short pass. And Herman's going to hand the ball off, and it's to McMillan with the handoff. He's tackled by Blackwood at the 26. It's a gain of 6, but the Colts will not pick up the first down. So Indianapolis left the punt. The Dolphins get the ball back. So here's the punt return. We'll see where Miami ends up. And now and here comes a nice return. It's Fulton Walker at the 21. Bracelet makes a tackle, and the Dolphins have the ball at their own 35. 1st down and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 35. 14:06 left to play. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I'm going to take Nathan. Let's see here. I'm going to hand the ball off to Johnson. Now, actually, I'm going to go try to see. I'm going to let Mark Clayton make a play. We're going to do a short slant to the inside. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, he fires, and he dumps the ball off to Tony Nathan at the 36. He's brought down by Krause at the 43. That's a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Dan Marino only 4 yards short of a 400-yard gain. 2nd down and 2. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to do shotgun, and we'll do a short slant and try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. Marino's got time. He throws. The pass is caught by Clayton with the 1st down. Daniel with the tackle. It's a gain of 7, and Dan Marino has 400 yards passing today. They're at the Miami 43. Big play. Actually, no, they're at the 50 in midfield. So Dan Marino now with 400 yards passing, and we'll see if we can do a little bit more here before I call the blowout offense. Dolphins 35, Colts 0. Tight end Dan Johnson is going to get the play, and I'm going to try a short cross. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking for Johnson. He throws. The pass is caught by Dan Johnson. It's a gain of 5 and 100 yards now for Dan Johnson. 8 catches, 3 touchdowns. What a day for him. I'm sure he'll keep that football today. They're at the Indianapolis 45-yard line, 2nd down and 5. 2 wide receiver, 2 running backs. Going to get out of shotgun, going to go I formation, and I'm going to try to hand the ball off to Johnson on a dive play. Here's the play, hand off to Pete Johnson. He's tackled by Wisniewski at the 44. That's a gain of 1. I have not called his name at all today. Leo Wisniewski picks up his 1st tackle of the game. It'll be 3rd down and 4. We're calling a blowout, and now that means I'm going to bring in Don Strock. And that means Jim Jensen, Jimmy Cefalo, Andre Franklin. And so we're now going to go into a blowout formation. We don't want anybody getting hurt here in this game. The game it's done. So 3rd down and 4. Actually, we'll maybe in the next series. Back to 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Shotgun. And I'm going to call, 3rd down and 4. Let's put a man in motion and try a short cross play. And let's see, will play action work? Let's get it to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. Play action. Marino's going to throw. And he throws underneath to Johnson. He makes the grab. Johnny Cook spins him down. It's a loss of 1. So the Dolphins do not pick up the first down. It'll be 4th down and 5, and we will go ahead and punt. Reggie Roby with the kick. Let's see where the ball ends up at. And he's heading towards the sideline. It's out of the 20. So the Colts take over at their own 20-yard line. 11 minutes left to play. And it'll be first down and 10. 3-2 dime formation. We're going to stay in zone defense and try a short play. Here's the play. Mark Herman back to throw. He throws across the middle. The pass is tipped by Don McNeil and incomplete. Second down and 10. Don McNeil gets his first deflection of the game. Mark Herman, 9 of 19 for 49 yards and 2 picks. It's been a rough day for the Indianapolis third-string quarterback. Second down and 10, staying in a dime formation. We're going to blitz A.J. Dewey and call pass short. And it's going to be a handoff to McMillan, but Beaucamper pancaked him at the 22. That's a gain of 2. It'll be third down and 8. If you're Indianapolis right now, you really just want to get out of here. Third down and 8 for the Colts at the 22. 3-2 dime. Going to stay in short zone and call a short pass. Herman back to throw, and he tries to draw a play to McMillan, but Beaucamper brings him down to the 22. Not an inch. So another quick 3 and out for the Colts. It's fourth down and 8, and we will call a punt return. Ron Stark with the punt, and it's going to be, looks like it's going to be dead at the 29 as where Fulton Walker will take it. 9:16 left to play. Blowout coming in. I'm going to hand the ball off to Andre Franklin, and try a dive play. Here's the play, handoff to Andre Franklin, and Franklin's tackled by Wisniewski at the 30. It's a 1-yard gain. It'll be second down and 9 as the crowd is now pretty much filing out of here. You're up 35-0. So the crowd is on its way home. They're going to be a happy crowd. It looks like the Dolphins are going to go to 3-1 on the season. Second down and 9. We're going to stay in blowout, and we're going to do a trap to the right and hand the ball off to Joe Carter. Here's the handoff to Carter. Carter is going to get nothing as Johnny Cooks tackles him to 31. It's a gain of 1. It'll be third down and 8. Don Strock now the quarterback for the Dolphins. We're going to do a shotgun, and we're going to try a short slant and try to get the ball off to Joe Rose. Back to throw is Strock. He's looking, and the pass is going to be caught by Rose, the 36, but Radikowski pulls him down. It's a gain of 5. Radikowski has his 6th tackle of the game, and Joe Rose will go ahead and make a catch. Congratulations to Joe Rose for finally getting into the action for this season. Haven't heard much from him at all. For those of you who don't live down here, Joe Rose is my radio personality on WQAM for the Dolphins, and trust me, it's hard listening to that radio station these days down here if you're a Dolphins fan. Fourth down and 3, Miami will go ahead and punt. And Reggie Roby will punt the ball. As we're now just trying to get this game over with. And it's a nice punt by Roby. Brown brings him down, a return of 5. It's a 46-yard punt, and the Colts will take over at their own 23-yard line. 7:16 left to play, first and 10. 3-2 dime, short pass, going to keep the players in coverage, no need to rush. Herman's going to get a chance to throw, and he throws, he fades back to pass, medium slant, drop by Porter. It'll be second down and 10 for the Colts at their own 23. Miami will bring in their blowout defense as well, which means we're going to see Walker, Sowell. Might as well get the Dolphin defense into play. Second down and 10. Going to call a basic. And back to throw. Here's the play, and it's to McMillan, and it's an injury to Benson. But the pass was incomplete. It'll be third down and 10. And let's see here. And we have, I guess we're going to have to stick to a 3-2 dime. So zone defense, we're going to do short. We're actually going to do deep zone in the play and call a pass. Back to throw is Herman. Herman's got time. He throws, and the pass is incomplete as Blackwood tipped it. Lyle Blackwood got it. That's his second deflection of the game. It'll be fourth and 10, and the Colts will have to punt it back. Here's the play. And it's going to be down at about the 30 by Fulton Walker. 6:59 left to play. Going to go back to blowout. And we're going to go and we're going to see if we can just get this game over. I mean, the game was over. Miami pretty much took I tried to score, but a couple of turnovers kind of made it difficult for me to get any points here in the second half. But up 35-0, the Dolphins are just totally in command. Going to hand the ball off to Andre Franklin, try a dive play. Here's the handoff to Franklin. Franklin's actually going to pick up some yards. He's tackled by Johnny Cooks, the 38. That's a gain of 8 for Andre Franklin. It'll be 2nd down and 2. We're gonna slow things down here. 2nd and 2 for the Dolphins. We're gonna do a off tackle to the right and hand the ball off to Andre Franklin. Strock hands the ball to Franklin, and Franklin's dropped by Vernon Maxwell, the 37. That's a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3. Going to stay in under center. Going to do a short slant and try to get the ball to Jimmy Cephalo. Back to throw is Strock. Strock's got some time. He's going to throw the ball, and it's going to be picked off by Randall at the 40. Tate Randall picks up his 2nd interception on the season, and that is going to be a 1st down for the Colts at the Miami 33. So Don Strock throws a pick. 5:24 left in the game. Now I'm just worried if I can keep the shutout. But Mark Herman is the quarterback for the Colts, and they've just not been able to get anything going. 1st and 10 at the Miami 33. And short coverage. Back to throw is Herman. Herman's going to hand the ball off to McMillan, and Ray Langford makes a tackle at the 30. That's a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 3-2 dime formation. I'm going to blitz Dewey and call a short pass. Herman back to throw. Here comes Dewey. And Dewey's going to get him. Dewey takes him down. It's an 8-yard loss.
Number 64, 10-yard penalty.
And we will decline that. It'll be 3rd down and 15 for Miami for the Colts at the Miami 38 as A.J. Dewey gets his first sack of the game. 3rd and 15, 3-4 basic. I'm going to call long pass. Back to throw is Herman. Herman looking, fires. The pass is going to be incomplete. Tried to get it to Sherwin. He couldn't get it. It'll be 4th down and 15. The Colts are going to go for it. It would be a 55-yard kick. I don't think they're going to try. I think they're going to try to go for it. 3-4 defense, basic. I'm going to blitz A.J. Dewey on a long pass call. Back to throw is Marino. Here comes A.J. Dewey. Herman. And Herman Blackwood knocked it in the air. Incomplete. Intended for Sherwin. And the turnover does not hurt. The shutout is still being kept. Dolphins 35, Colts 0. That was the 4th Dolphins turnover, though. The Colts have 3. 1st down and 10. We're going to bring the blowout back on it. I don't want anyone getting hurt. It's still on a wet field, and the game is no longer in doubt. 1st and 10. Andre Franklin going to go trap left. Here's the handoff to Franklin, and Franklin picks up a couple of yards. He's tackled by Steve Hathaway. That's his first tackle of the game, and it'll be 2nd down and 8. Miami calls a slow down, and we're going to stay in bounds. We're going to do a trap to the right, hand the ball off to Carter. Strock hands it off to Carter. Carter picks up nothing. Pretty much Wisniewski makes the tackle, no gain. 3rd tackle for Leo Wisniewski. 3rd down and 8 right now for the Dolphins. Andre Franklin I'm going to hand the ball off to Franklin. Can he keep the play as going here? I'm going to do an I formation. Franklin's going to get the call and on a dive play. Here's the handoff to Andre Franklin. Franklin gets hit and stopped by Anderson at the 41. 1-yard gain, but that is all there. And it will bring down a 2:49 left to play, and we'll punt the ball back. Here's the punt by Reggie Roby. And the Colts are going to get the return as Anderson caught at the 11. A return of 6 yards, a punt of 48 yards. And the Colts take over at their own 17. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. Clock stop 2:06, so the Colts will get to run a play. Short pass play. We're going to just play some basic defense here. And Herman.
Holding offense.
And a flag is on the play. And it was a loss of 4. I'm going to decline the penalty and bring up 2nd down and 14. We're at the 2-minute warning here. All the scoring was in the first half, none in the second half, but the Dolphins are on their way to a 3-1 record. 2nd down and 14 for the Colts at their own 13-yard line. Short pass coverage. Back to throw is Herman. Herman looking. He's going to fire. The pass is going to be intercepted by Bob Brudzinski. Bob Brudzinski makes his first interception of the year. It's a 3-yard return, and the Dolphins will take over at the Colts 17. Bob Brzezinski gets a rare pick. 4th turnover by the Colts, 3 interceptions by Mark Herman. On comes the blowout. On comes the blowout offense. The Dolphins with 1:57 left, staying in bounds. Handoff to Andre Franklin on a dive play. Here's the handoff to Franklin. Franklin gets nothing. He's tackled by Mike Humiston. That's his first tackle of the game. 2nd down and 11, clock running. We'll do a trap to the left and try to get the ball off to Joe Carter. Here's the play, handoff to Carter. Carter gets stuffed. Gang tackle to the 18, no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 11. 1:30 left to play. Nobody's calling any timeouts. Slow it down. Blowout. We're going to do a dive play and hand the ball off to Franklin. Andre Franklin's going to get not much there, maybe a gain of 1. A 1-yard gain, and now with 46 seconds left to play, we actually do have to call another play. 48% chance of getting a field goal. I'm going to see if Uwe von Schaumann can get into the scoring lane. So 48% chance for Uwe von Schaumann. We're going to attempt a field goal. I guess it's an in-your-face field goal, but we'll see what happens. 4th down and 10. Uwe von Schaumann with to try to get a shot to chance it. Here's the snap. The kick is up. It is good. Uwe von Schaumann on a wet field in a blowout now wants to make a field goal for me. Dolphins 38, Colts nothing. 4 seconds left to play. We'll squib this. And this is going to end the game. Here comes the return by the Colts. And bounces all the way to Anderson. Knocked down by Judy at the 14. But that is the ball game. That's the 3rd straight blowout victory for this Dolphins team, as Miami just completely manhandles Indianapolis, 38-0. Although all the scoring was done in the first half. Take a look at the final box score here, and what a pretty much a heck of a day here. Dan Marino, 34 of 42, 407 yards passing. He had 3 touchdowns. Leading rusher was Tony Nathan. He had 30. But 3 100-yard receivers, Clayton Duper and Dan Johnson, who got 3 of those touchdowns. I'm going to give the game ball to Dan Johnson, really. I just got to. 100 yards receiving, 4 first downs, 3 touchdowns for Dan Johnson. Definitely the unsung hero of the game for the Dolphins. The Dolphin defense pitches the shutout on Indianapolis, 38-0. What a great game played by offense and defense. Complete game by the Dolphins. Although they did have 4 turnovers, but I think the wet field had something to do with it. On that. Let's take a look at the team stats again. 4 turnovers each. Look at this. Look at this though. Look at this. The Colts 2 for 14 on third downs. They blitzed 39 times. The Dolphin offensive line was just amazing on it. But I think the key here was 448 yards of offense from Miami. They just totally dominated Indianapolis. We will face this team again later in the season, and I'm sure the Colts are going to remember this as we take them behind the woodshed in our home stadium. Well, that is it, people, for that game. So Miami 38, Indianapolis nothing. Let's now switch to the scoreboard for the rest of the week. Let's take a look at it. So there you see Miami 38, Indianapolis. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how the rest of the week will shape up. We have Houston and Atlanta. Here's the out-of-town scoreboard as Atlanta dumps Houston 28-17. Atlanta gets up to a 3-1 start. Los Angeles Rams at Cincinnati. And it looks like the Bengals dumped the Rams 28-23. Dickerson has another good game for 170 yards rushing. Minnesota at Detroit. And it's Minnesota beating Detroit 33-20 on the road. New York Jets at Buffalo. And the Jets are off to a 3-1 start. That's the only team we've not played yet in the season. And we know how games like that against the Jets went in the mid-'80s. They beat Buffalo 26-10. Buffalo was off to an 0-4 start. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. And it is Pittsburgh winning it 34-31. McDonald has a good day, 362 yards passing, 4 touchdowns but 3 picks. San Francisco at Philadelphia. Can the Eagles get an upset win? No, but it was close. San Francisco gets the win 10-3. Montgomery has 116 yards running on the ground. Another 3-0 team, Tampa Bay against the 2-1 New York Giants. This is a big game. Tampa Bay is 5-1. But it is the Giants that get the win. Phil Simms has a good day, 261 yards, 2 touchdowns, as the Giants just edge out Tampa Bay 24-23 in a big game there. Washington goes to New England. And it's the Patriots getting a win over Washington 24-6. As Tony Eason has 191 yards throwing for 3 touchdowns. That's a big win for the Patriots. 3-0 Green Bay against winless Dallas. And it's the Packers that go to 4-0. They beat the Cowboys 20-14. St. Louis, the Cardinals go play the Saints. And the Saints will drop to 0-4 as the Cardinals go to 3-1. And it's with a 20-10 victory. Kansas City goes to Denver, a game between two 2-1 teams. And it's Denver shutting out the Chiefs 27-0. And no, Pat Mahomes was not born yet here at Pittsburgh, people. At least I don't think or if he was a kid. Chicago goes to 3-0 Seattle. And it's the Seahawks getting a 29-10 victory over the Bears. San Diego goes to play the Los Angeles Raiders. This could be an interesting game. And it's the Raiders that get the win and get back to 500. And now 31-24. So that's how it goes here for week 4. Let's take a look at the week 5 schedule. Any big games here? Speaking of week 5, the Miami Dolphins will take on the 3-1 St. Louis Cardinals. So we got a pretty interesting matchup coming up there, and we'll schedule that there. So Miami is favored. So the Dolphins take on the Cardinals next week. Other big games, we got Green Bay at Tampa Bay in a pretty good matchup. New England will go play the New York Jets. A couple of 500 matchups, Philadelphia at Washington. Cincinnati goes to Pittsburgh. We have also the Los Angeles Raiders going to play Denver. And there's a big game out in Candlestick. 3-1 Atlanta against 4-0 San Francisco. Huge game out there. Detroit's at San Diego, and the Giants play the Rams. So right now, the Miami Dolphins and the Jets are both 3-1, tied for first in the AFC East. There are still 3 unbeaten teams in Green Bay, San Francisco, and Seattle. But our next game is against the St. Louis Cardinals. And I believe that game was played in Busch Stadium. So we'll have to see how that game goes in that cookie cutter field. Anyway, everyone, that's it here. We are done for this week's games for the Dolphins as we go to 3-1. I hope you've enjoyed it. Our next opponent is an interconference matchup against the Cardinals. Until then, everyone, I want to say goodbye. We're doing pretty well so far. After a tough loss to Washington in week 1, we've won 3 straight, but we got an interesting game against a good 3-1 Cardinals team. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, everyone, I hope you have a good week. I'll see you next time here on the RJL 518 Network. Until then, have a good week, everybody.